Yeah, take notes.
Yeah.
Sit down and take notes. There you go.
So step one, you guys remember what it is?
For what the video that you showed us, legalization.
Yeah, what is it? What is this stuff?
So build your LLC, logo, name, contracts.
So
There's a contract.
Okay, then that's it.
LLC, business logo, and proof of concept. Proof of concept could either be that you already sold it, which means the product is sellable, or you've given somebody the result already, which means you could actually fulfill. Does that make sense? Like you took somebody in for free and you said, let me get you the result and you fulfill, right? Step two is the actual school. This is gonna be you guys' logo. Can you guys see it? I would recommend you come this way, bro. Look where he was sitting right now.
I'm hungry.
Right? Right now we have nothing. Right now we have nothing in the videos, but you need topics, right? You
Yeah.
could change the intro to awareness videos. For you guys, it's up to you guys. You guys want to use my videos or you guys want to make your own intro to awareness videos?
We're gonna use your framework. We're gonna make it, but we're gonna use your framework.
Really? The 1 hour long conversation I had.
Well, no, I'm gonna cut it. I have editing skills.
No, I know, but like, we're gonna go stand in front of the thing and talk about this is intro to awareness, the first video, because you guys were, oh, yeah, you guys have to make your own videos.
Yeah, because you're not in the
Because
business.
these are not business for business people.
Yeah.
They're not for entrepreneurs, it's for
Yeah.
business people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to change. What are the basic topics you're gonna talk about? Huh?
Basic topics. Obviously, discipline, right? What is discipline? Definition of discipline.
It's all gonna start in the mind before we.
So you're gonna cut it up.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
gonna.
it's not gonna be like 4 hour long videos or 1 hour long videos.
Yeah,
Usually
I got 1 hour long videos, bro.
it's going to be like 20, 10, 15 minute long videos.
Okay, so what are the topics on that?
Discipline. Basically, I'm gonna copy your framework, right? What is discipline? And then next is gonna be there's a whole section for this.
Yeah, what is discipline? Because you're doing topics, right? So if
Yeah.
it's a whole video just about discipline, I have a whole video talking about 20 things that successful people do.
Yeah.
The only difference between my videos and your videos is that all 20 things that I was talking
So
about
we
were
cut
in
out.
one video.
Yeah.
For you, you're trying to do different videos.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do different videos, you need topics for every single one of them.
No, he's right.
So what is discipline? Like, you want to talk about discipline, sections for discipline, then whatever your next topic is and shit. I'll give you an example. Like this. What do you think successful people do? Right?
It's just like in the winter, the fact you get better and better.
I do 1 hour a day, per day, I don't get tired.
So basically this is the winner's effect that I'm talking about.
Where it's subconscious, it really doesn't take. That's the good part. Was it hard in the beginning? I gave up multiple times. But I made it again. When it comes to the hard part, the hard days, the hard times. Easy enough. You know what I mean? It's a cake. Okay.
See over here, yours would cut.
Yeah.
And now the next topic, like the title of the topic.
The difference between having, oh, I love this one, actually, I tell a lot of people this. But, successful people know the difference between having an education and being educated. This,
Boom. That'll be your next topic. Yeah, that's what you're trying to do. I frame it different. I just put all of them in one place. But mine looks like this. You see how it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mine would be like
This would be like 20.
20. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just this one section would have 20 videos.
Yeah.
20 separate videos. This section will have 15 separate videos. That doesn't matter how many things you're talking about. So is that how you want to do it?
Yeah.
Colton? Okay. So what's that? Make a bunch of mini topics about that.
Mhm.
Then add another folder. What's another thing you guys are going to talk about?
How to apply discipline and consistency, or how
Well,
to be
that's-
consistent. how to be consistent.
So that topic is just about consistency.
Yeah, straight consistent,
So
like
just write consistency. Then there's gonna be a mini video talking about how to be
Explaining about how to
consistent.
be
There's a new folder. So first, you're gonna talk about the topic is discipline.
Yeah.
And all the mini subtopics about discipline. Then the topic is consistency on the subtopics about consistency. What is consistency? Why people should be consistent? What's the difference between a consistent and inconsistent person that works out? Well, how can the transformation phase is for consistency, as in, bro, you go to the gym. The first day you don't see a difference. First week you don't see a difference. First month you don't see a difference. First 3 months you're the only one that sees the difference. First 6 months, families, friends see the difference. And then the first 9 months, everyone around you is like, oh, bro, teach me how to work out. Teach me how to work out. That's a whole conversation, right?
Yeah.
That's a whole topic. So that's like, you're gonna make a bunch of subtopics about consistency. What's the next one gonna be?
ladies.
Discipline, consistency,
Work ethic.
yeah.
Can work ethic be a part of consistency?
No. It's one thing for you to consistently go to the gym. It's another thing for you to go to the gym for 20 minutes and expect major results.
You gotta have
It's
that,
another thing for you to go to the gym for 3 hours and you're half-assing every single one. Okay. That's a whole completely different topic.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you're consistently going to the
Volatility.
gym. You
there's a
know?
lot of things.
Bro,
going on.
there's people that go to the gym 6 in the morning, 6 p.m. and people that go 5 p.m. There's
Yeah.
a big difference between how can like their habits and what happens. Like, bro, waking up 5 in the morning. First of all, you're already going to the gym. Shit you don't want to do even at 6 o'clock. But now you're also waking up 5 in the morning to go do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Next topic I wanna dive deep into is definitely gonna be how to apply your fitness, or not how to apply, but how your fitness could make you money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's gonna be eventually once they're into
No, not like saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to build your, no. I'm gonna explain how it changed my life.
Yeah, you're
because I
talking
became a
about
gym. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're kind of explaining like what you do outside of work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
you're
Type
talking
thing.
about this.
When I look at them, and they look lovely, they look fat, they don't have a physique.
Basically, what I'm talking about is anybody that like generated their own income, anybody that makes their own money also has a great body.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
only reason why you wouldn't have a great body and still be very successful is either A, you're a fucking inventor, like Mark Zuckerberg, fucking who made Facebook, right? Elon Musk, who just invents rocket ships and shit like that. Those guys are entrepreneurs and they invent shit. Bill Gates, they invent shit, right? There's a difference between us and them. I didn't invent anything. I had to go create a business. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Number two is people that inherited it. And inheritance doesn't just mean inheriting money from a family that was already rich. Inheritance also means I have a successful business. I have a successful business that I created. You came in and you helped me out and I gave you a percent of my business. You just inherited my business, right? All you have to do is make sure that you keep my business alive. That's a form of inheritance.
So I inherited your business.
You inherit my business. Now, even if you were a flobby guy, you weren't fit, you weren't going to the gym a lot, you'd still be successful. You'd still make a lot of money.
But you wouldn't have done it.
Huh?
You wouldn't have done it.
I personally would not work with you, but a lot of people don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the second way of being able to not having to go to the gym every single day, not having to get a great physique and still be able to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And
Now
then
that I'm-
obviously number three is fucking crypto and all these little mini schemes that come up that are not consistent and not sustainable.
Now that I'm thinking about what you just told me, we could make that topic, instead of like how to allocate fitness into your, like how to make that money. Instead, we could say like, how does fitness allocate to your life? How does it affect your lifestyle? You know
That's
what I mean?
super,
How it
yeah.
affects your money in the business.
It's a better way to say it. Rather than you saying, how's it gonna make you money?
Yes. That could be a whole different section for some.
Exactly.
You're
This
alive.
part's gonna be like one of the best parts.
Watch. Yeah, this has to be one of the best fucking I
And
shouldn't
get
talk
it-
about fitness.
yeah.
I shouldn't directly talk about this is how you hit a workout. This is what food you need to eat.
Like intro to
It's
awareness.
basically intro to awareness.
Literally, like-
All it does is it prepares you for that mindset, bro. This is not gonna be easy, it's gonna be hard, but you're gonna love it. This is why you're doing what you do. Motivational speaking to them. And then they get into actually going to it. There's a reason why my company is almost at hitting $1 million within like its first 7 months. And their chargeback rate is less than 20 minutes, bro. Because I motivate the fuck out of every single. If you guys watch, I recommend you guys watch the new video I uploaded on YouTube, Finding Your Purpose. I got deep, bro.
When you go, you should upload that.
This morning.
You made it today?
Yeah, about 4 videos a day.
When you
Bro,
make it?
I went to go see the 4 minute video and I was like, damn, he's already.
That's what I thought too.
He posted everything
No, no,
like
no.
that.
Oh, you saw that?
I
huh?
saw the 4 minute video. I was like, yo, what the fuck? This is only 4 minutes.
No. He's saying that he watched the first part. He was about to go watch the second part. He saw like 3 new videos. Awesome. Come on, G, consistency, baby. Anyways, that's your intro to awareness. So I gave you guys the topics. Now you need to go make subtopics about consistency. What is consistency? How it affects your life? How it is? How is that? Why it's important? What you do? You know what I mean? You're basically just preparing them.
Yeah.
Now you guys
So-
want to do psychology of fitness or?
No, psychology of fitness. I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro. That's basically exactly what we just explained.
It
Well,
is kind of like the psychology. part.
Psychology of fitness is basically the mindset preparation before actually going in fitness. A lot of people are not educated in the fitness industry. So outside of hit this workout, hit that workout, a lot of people don't understand how the fitness world actually works. Does that make sense? Number one, these guys think that, I'm gonna go to the gym for this much. Look, emphasis, by the way, you're getting on the scale, right?
What?
You getting on the scale?
Yeah.
A new person that gets on the scale doesn't understand how the scale actually works. They get on the scale today, right? And they're at 180 pounds. And then like, okay, I'm gonna work out. And then a week later, they lost like 5 pounds, 6 pounds. They just started working out. They don't understand that a shit ton of that was water weight. But because they lost 6 pounds, they expect 6 pounds to be lost every single week. So the second week, how much pounds do you think they lost? 3 pounds. And now they think that even though they worked out a little bit, maybe harder and shit,
Yeah.
but they lost less weight. Now they think that, oh, what the fuck, this is not for me. What to do? You see how the psychology fucks them up? That's number one. Number two is a lot of people don't understand that the treadmill is not gonna make you lose weight. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah.
So they get on the treadmill, they sweat, and they think they're doing the right shit, and then they go home, but they never see a difference because they're not building muscle. They're only losing weight. They come to the gym, they lose the weight, they go home, they eat food, they go to the gym, lose the weight, come home, but they're never building muscle, so nothing that's sustainable. Your muscle is sustainable.
And it's what they eat too, and that's one part I'm gonna be getting deep into.
That's the
'cause-
psychology. So then they're like, oh, fitness might not be for me. Does that make sense? That's the psychology answer. Right? Number three, like I said, outside of consistency, is these people expect results very, very fast, not knowing that once you actually get the results, it's harder to lose them. So once you actually get fit, it's hard for you to not get fat again. Always go back. You know what I mean?
Bro.
That's
Okay.
the psychology of fitness.
So step number 1 would be lack of results.
Well, this one you guys are gonna do thing videos too, topic and thing.
Step 1? Oh yeah, same format as all of it is gonna be the same format.
Or preparing for fitness.
Lack of results.
Lack of results.
What to expect?
What you should expect for in your journey, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Expect in your journey.
Right.
Literally, what to expect in your journey could also be family and friends. Be like, bro, now that you're gonna start working out, people are gonna make fun of you in the beginning, right? But then eventually, once you start actually taking it seriously, and now you have protein shakes and all the gym clothes and the gym bags and the water bottles, people are gonna start giving you like light punches. Oh, little thing, workout guy, workout person. And then once you actually get the results, now people are coming up to you for advice. And it's gonna take either months or years. You never know. Now you see, that's not what to expect in the future. You know what I mean? The psychology behind the scale. It's important,
Super real. You got
very
that part,
important.
100%.
you know what I mean?
The psychology behind the scale, like the
Yeah,
weight.
so you know a lot about fitness, right? Bro, can I be real? I'm not gonna have like someone in the business that I don't see value in, and the reason why I see you as a valuable asset in the business because you have a lot of knowledge behind like food, protein, carbs, all that. You watch a shit ton of stuff. Because all I did for the past year was do this. All you did for the past year was fucking trade and watch videos,
Emphasis,
right?
by the way, I also have a lot of information when it comes to fitness. I was telling you for like 7 months. The only reason why I know all this was I was a fucking fitness geek. I was a gym rat, working at the gym, and I was saying fitness.
Mhm.
That's why I have so much information. But I still think a lot of people don't know. Psychology behind the treadmill, a lot of people don't know this. So, psychology behind the scale. Psychology behind food.
That's really.
Psychology behind food. This is important because a lot of people are not gonna know what they're gonna go through when they get on a diet. The problem is that a lot of people they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get on a diet and I'm gonna eat. First of all, fasting diets and all those other diets are bullshit, right? You're gonna talk about that when you get to the nutrition part, anyways, of your video. That's a big thing, by the way. When there's something that needs a license, make sure before you actually post these videos, the first video of disclaimer. I am not a nutritionist. I'm not a licensed nutritionist. Anything that I am telling you right now is just pure information. You do not have to follow anything else. It's a disclaimer video. But in order for you to give nutritional advice, you have to be a licensed nutritionist. Does that make sense? And on top of that, you guys NASM certified?
What are you? What certified?
No, I was gonna be.
What is
Yeah.
NASM?
NASM is personal training certification.
How long does that take?
I never worked at a
I
gym.
don't know.
You have to work at a gym to do
Search
that.
it up.
No, you don't.
Personal trainer,
No,
or where do you go to
Huh?
get that certification?
Well, that's if you want to work at a gym, they require a NASM
The
certification.
legal way,
The legal way.
the legal personal
You
training.
don't need to fucking think, but it's like people would trust you
Yeah.
more if you actually have a certification. You know what I mean?
No, that's right. Yeah.
Like,
4 to 12 weeks. I mean, to be honest, while we're building the agencies, one of us can fuck food. Even if it's not even
no, I mean, bro, you can still
sell
go
without
through a
it.
whole
Yeah.
program regardless. There is gonna be an objection. Are you certified? Are they you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
you know? Or you can say, yes, NASM certified. They're gonna say, where's your certification? Be like, I'm certified. I'm gonna have to dig through my files. You know what I mean? Or
Most people don't even know this shit.
I think this is smart. They don't actually.
Yeah, I didn't even know it.
The best thing is to actually get your NASM certification. They actually teach you how to personal train people too.
Bro.
The only difference is you guys are doing it online, they're doing it in person. You know what I mean? Regardless, psychology behind food. These people like you got to be able to let them know that we're gonna like you have to get to a point where I could put a junk food in front of you, chocolate bar and shit like that. And you're gonna have to resist eating that shit. And the only way they can do that is if they're serious on their purpose on why they actually want to do it. Right? So you're gonna make mini topics off of all of these, right? And make videos on every single one of those. That's my Wi-Fi drinking. Boom. So now we got step number 2, nutritional education. Right?
You know all this. Go ahead.
Nutritional education. Like topics. What would be a good topic? Like diet, like
100%.
diet,
Well, obviously,
or for the
what they
food?
need to understand, no, nutritional education is gonna have to be actual nutritional education.
Exactly. Yeah.
What is metabolic rate? What is metabolic rate? You know what that is?
Metabolic weight. I've heard of it before, but
Isn't it like
Okay.
how on a scale, how obese you are or not?
No. Your metabolic rate is how much of that food that naturally working out does not burn a lot of calories. Okay?
Yeah.
There it is. Okay? 60 to 70% comes from your resting metabolic rate. As in you just resting, me just sitting down on this chair right now,
You're
I'm
burning.
actively burning calories. Actively. This is outside of actually moving. Now, if I have ADHD and I'm like, you know how you doing this right now?
Yeah.
Now you're burning more calories.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So you're always burning calories. Now, 60 to 70% of your actual calories you burn in your resting metabolic rate. What happened? That's good, right? Um, then the rest you could add on to it. Like fucking working out takes another 500 calories out. You know what I mean? What else is active energy? What is calories burned through diet? Digestion and storage of the food you eat. Oh, well, I didn't even know that 10% is going to be from actually your body digesting the food, right? That's why we don't recommend you eat a shit ton of food right before you go to sleep because your body's not actively working to digest the food. It's harder to sleep. And then the rest, AEE, is going to be you actively working, taking a walk, taking 10,000 steps, going to the gym, swimming, activities. You know, me, you, and him just working. You know what I mean? That's another 10 to 30% of your actual calories that you burn. So these guys need to understand that sure, you're fucking working out and you went on the treadmill and you burn 1,000 calories. That doesn't mean shit. Because you would have just burnt more calories if you just resting. That's only 10% of what really matters. What matters more is actually going and working out, building
Building muscle.
muscle, right? Actually building muscle, because the more muscle you have, the higher your resting metabolic rate goes up. As in, you will burn more calories if you have more muscle. Because the food that you eat, the calories, goes into your muscles.
Right,
That's
your
where the
muscles, yeah.
energy goes. Does that make sense? Outside of that, these guys go, what you need to actually use a treadmill for is to be able to eat more food. That way you don't have to force yourself to get on the diet. For example, if somebody's diet plan, the rest of metabolic rate is at $2,000. So
Dollars?
2,000, I've been in business too
Yeah.
long. 2,000 calories, and they want to lose, obviously, naturally, you only want your prospect to lose 500, a pound a week, right? So we need to take it down 500 calories, so she has to be at 1,500 calories, right? But her diet plan, in order for her to, be able to eat 3 times a day, have 2 snacks, and be able to drink all her shakes and proteins, is at about 1,750.
A calorie
Right.
deficit, especially if you're
No,
trying to
no.
lose weight.
Not calorie deficit is 500, right?
Yeah.
Like she's supposed to be at 1,500 calories every single day for her diet plan to lose a pound a week, but her diet plan is at 1,750. So what we would add 20 minutes in the Stairmaster. That way she burns the 250 calories that she gained from her diet plan. That's what it is smart. That's what it should be used for. It should be used like cardio should be used either for cardio stamina and actual fitness, or if it has to do with your food, you're doing to lose weight, it should only be used in order for you to match your diet plan. Not so you can go sit on the Stairmasters and burn 1,000 calories. You know what I mean? Metabolic rate is very important. You're gonna have to study that. So what is the metabolic rate? That also includes calorie deficit, calorie surplus, calorie this, calorie that, whoop you fucking do, right? What are calories? Right? Why protein? Everything about protein.
Yeah.
Right? And whoops, what the fuck did I do? What's going on? What's wrong with it?
Sorry, it's giving low to.
What do you mean? Charger?
All right, plug it in. Take it to the left a little bit.
Oh,
Take it to the left a little bit. What?
He's talking about the.
What?
leave it.
Or
The extension right there. On the bottom. There's mine. Here.
I can do the work. Oh. Is my computer not in here?
What are your macros?
I would try to. Whoops. But that's everything about nutrition. Right? This is before they even get on actually working out. Because your nutrition matters more than your actual workouts, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
And then technicals of fitness is basically just workouts. The only reason why you make these videos has nothing to do with the fact that you actually need to make these videos, because you're not selling videos. You're selling, you only make videos in order for you not to have to repeat yourself consistently. So if somebody comes up to me and says, hey, how do I do this workout? Instead of actually showing them, like, did you watch my video? They watch that video, because I explained it properly. They won't even come up to you and say, hey, how do I do this? Because they already watched the video. Instead of having to repeat yourself individually to every single client, they already have the videos that they could go back and watch consistently. You know what I mean? And then you do your one-on-ones and all that shit. Technically, you guys can fill that out yourself. You know what I mean? So boom. Now, when you give this to fucking Bravo, he understands obviously the work ethic. He understands the psychology on how it's gonna be. He's fat, right?
Skinny fats, the word
He's
you said.
skinny,
He's chubby.
right? He's chubby. He's gonna understand that you shouldn't expect results right away. You shouldn't expect results in like a few months. Even if he sees results, it's only gonna be him who sees it. It's gonna take a while for people around him to see it. When he first starts, he's gonna lose a lot of water weight. So the scale is going down. It is just water weight. You know what I mean? What you do, and then he goes to the technical. Now he knows how to do all. He knows what metabolic rate is. He knows how to work. He knows that a lot of everything. And a lot of the calories he burns, more than 50% of the calories he burns, just get burned because he's a human. He's alive. He's breathing. He's fucking moving. You know what I mean? Those just get burnt. You know what I mean? But what he needs to try, because he needs to make sure he's on calorie deficit while still hitting his protein goals,
Mhm.
and then he understands what macros are. You guys know what macros are?
To an extent.
That's your protein, carbs, and the thing.
Yeah,
Fats
yeah.
combined together. You need to track your macros
Yeah.
and actually.
Micro calculator, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, my question is to you, like, I have a shit ton of food every single day. You see it. What is the best way to track? Because I did get an app that shit was asked, but not provide me shit. I mean, you have a scale, but does this scale? How does this scale tell you how much protein there is? How much this is?
Okay, so this.
Oh,
this,
yes,
this is how you-
nutritional thing too. Yeah,
This
you guys
is
are
how you
also
do it.
gonna have to go learn
how you
how
do
to
it.
use a scale.
How do you do?
50 grams of chicken.
Yeah, he knows.
What are the macros of 50 grams of chicken? Boom.
Yeah.
Answer is being answered in the Safari. You weigh it, you look it up, and it'll tell you the
I was
protein.
gonna tell you the protein, carbs, and fats.
Yes.
So look, actually, I got a question for you, brother. When you see 150 calories, what is 150 calories? Like, what is that? You know? Well,
Energy,
look,
bro.
I'm
It's
gonna mute.
energy.
I'm gonna
It
mute this.
depends what kind of calories.
No, 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 no. One second, one second.
Not
Fuck
fit-
no, what kind of calories? Macros. So this is 250 calories, right?
per serving.
This is 250 calories per serving. It's 500 calories
How much
in
serving?
general, right?
Fine.
It's 250 calories. That means it's split between macros, carbs, and fats, right?
Macros
So
is
it's
everything.
X amount of let's see, it's 4 grams protein. One protein, 1 gram protein. You are muted. I'll mute myself.
What is 1 gram of protein?
Look, no. How many calories?
Is 1 gram of protein.
Many calories is 1 gram protein. 1 gram protein is about 10 grams, right? So, how many calories is 1 gram carb? Right? 1 gram carb is 4 calories, right? How many calories is 1 gram fat? That is 9 calories,
I
right?
do the sugar too, there's the sugar in there.
Yeah, whatever. But the calories are go based off of the fat. So
Fat,
if
carbs,
you see
protein.
4, now I'm gonna test you. This is 4 grams protein. I mean, it's from the 250. How many
40
of
grams
it?
of 40 calories.
40 grams calories from
40,
the 200.
40 calories, not 40 grams.
40 calories
Yeah.
from the 250. Let's see, how much fat does it have? Let's say
That was how many calories?
it has total fat of 15 grams, 8 grams saturated and 0%, 15 grams of fat. 15 grams of fat, bro.
15
Right?
times what?
15 times 9.
Oh, 9?
It's like
Yeah.
120 or 30
Exactly.
something.
So most of this is fat, and then let's see the carbs.
Are you eating some unhealthy shit, bro? How you
Huh?
gonna say? How you gonna teach us? You eat some unhealthy
Total,
shit.
total carbs is 26. So do 26 times 4. Whatever it is. But you understand?
Oh,
That's where calories come from. You
100
add
and 104, 100 something.
something. like that.
104, 6, whatever.
But you get it? That's where calories come from. So
Okay.
calories is not just a random.
It's like specific protein, fat.
That's why you got track
Carbs.
macros, bro.
Okay.
Because you're eating 1,500 calories.
Of
sure.
what?
But what are you eating? Are you eating
Yeah.
more fat than carbs?
Yeah.
Are you eating more carbs than protein? You know all the different kinds of diets? No carb diet, no this diet, no that diet.
I know there's like
Keto,
crazy
vegan,
variation.
keto.
carnivore.
Yeah,
I know all the
yeah.
diets. I know all the
Yeah.
diets.
Those are your thing, right? So now all you guys need to do is get educated in that, technical videos, and once you guys are done with that, everything else is just, bro, this is a program. Setting you guys to run making these videos, that's a fucking program to yourself.
Yeah.
Understand?
Plus, on top of that, while we're doing this, we're doing our heavy research for other people. We're getting educated on it, and we can teach other people.
Exactly.
They can just get this information right here. While we're gonna fucking hustle like what 2-3 weeks on finding, just straight onto it. Now, my thing is, bro, we're both in the fulfillment thing, right? In the fulfillment agency, we have to like allocate certain time for this
You guys will make time.
and that. We'll make time.
Time
I'm
is-
just letting you know beforehand, pre-framing it. We're not gonna be doing it as fast as me and you did, Elysium. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't recommend it. That's where well, no, I actually did right. But mine was not fast either, bro.
It was like a month,
it was a month. Yeah, it was a month.
but we like put full focus on it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you were always on it, like EI number, this, that, ads, social media, videos, get topics on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it should have. Like, building
Yeah.
a sales agency for me is taking forever. Making like one video or 2 videos a day. It's taking forever.
I remember watching Remote Riches' intro awareness, and they started fucking sending like routing me to another YouTube video. I'm like dying. What's this? I was like, bro, it's not even them talking.
But yeah, once you guys do that, then we're gonna start working on the mini part. But this is your product. And once you guys done with the school, we're gonna do a part 2 of the same step 2. Because then you guys, the product is not a bunch of videos. You guys are not selling a bunch of videos for thousands of dollars. The product is not only are you giving these videos so you're not consistent repeat yourself, it's also one-on-one, not one, one-on-one or group meetings every single week, either twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, whatever they need. Right? You don't coach people by giving them a bunch of videos. You coach people by actually sitting down in front of them, figuring it out. Number 2, you're gonna need to give them resources. What apps should they use? What programs should they sign up for? How do they calculate their metabolic rate? How do they calculate their fucking macros? You know what I mean? Like those are tools that you give them. On top of that, you need to go build out a success plan. Or you got what kind of results do you want them to have, and whatever the results they want, there's already a 60-day, 7-day, 90-day check sheet planned out for them to do this. So they have a sense of
Can you
achievement.
make that a different section, or you want that to be later? You want us?
Well,
to
you
do
guys
it?
could do that yourself, yeah.
Okay.
But you see, that's what they're paying so much money for. It's not just a bunch of videos, bro. Everything that you guys are talking about and everything, all the information I give you right now was information I got from YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The reason why people will pay you is because everything is systemized, it's organized, it's structured, and then on top of that, they also get consistent accountability. Does that make sense?
By 2 best accountability coach.
By accountability coaches,
Oh
bro.
God.
You know? Yeah, does that make sense?
Super real. Yep.
You guys think you could do that?
Easy.
You're gonna have to take action on that, bro.
All right. First step.
Yeah, we're gonna have like conference meetings and all that.
What do you mean?
Maybe.